Good morning. It's time for another video. It's been a week, and yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be here. And today I am just going to let my communicators talk. I have a question around the hurricane around Jamaica, and yeah, we'll see what that brings up. I forward the question to my communicators. I really feel that it's time for my communicators to be able to speak what they feel they want to speak here. So it's I have left it pretty much open today. So let's see what they bring on. And warmly welcome to the new subscribers. And you are so much welcome. And what is happening here now is that I'm going to go into trance, and that may take up to 10 minutes. And then my communicators will come and talk to you. And if you have any questions or any thoughts or any suggestions of subject matters, you can just reach out. You will find my email address, and please put a comment in. And yeah, I'll bring it to my communicators or I just respond directly. So yeah, that's it. And if you are having private questions and private matters and you want to work with your life a little bit, you can sign up for a private sitting. And I'd be happy to arrange that for you. I'm sorry about that. My feet got in the way. So anyway, so I'm happy to assist you that way. And I do live in Sweden, but we find a time and place where it's suitable for you and me at the same time. So we arranged that. So yeah, this is wonderful. I love doing this, and I'm going to go into trance now. So please bear with me and be patient, and they will come and talk to you. And if you lose your patience, you can just scroll forward and start watching when they start to speak. So I'm going to have a sip of coffee as usual, and I'm off. So good luck and enjoy. So we have come today to speak to all of you who are here to listen to what we have to say. And we are happy to see that so many of you are interested in finding out more from the outer world and to learn more about your spiritual self. We of the spirit world, we are constantly together with you, and we are following everything that is happening to all of you at the same time. We do work in the many, and we do have very quick correspondence and communication with each other, and we do cooperate with all of your spirit teachers and guides and communicators, and we are here to assist you, and we are working for all of you that are walking the earth plane at the moment. And what we are dependent upon is your recognition, that you recognize that we are there and that you can reach out a hand and ask us to come and to assist. We do work with you even if you don't recognize us, as we have a job to fulfill to assist you. And we do that anyway, and in accordance to the plan that is put for you before you incarnate. So we do that. But once you recognize us and once you start to communicate with us, we can do so much more. And the more you become self-aware, and the more you understand of yourself and your innermost, the more we can assist you in your spiritual growth. Today is a very, shall we say, turbulent day, as there are so many things going on in the weather patterns and on the earth plane, with conflicts and wars. And you do have some people that is acting out of the self-service, and they are constructioning the situation on the earth plane into a way that is of control and conflict. So you who are for all and are service to all, we appreciate all that you do with your prayers and with your thoughts and the work that you do to be able to light up the light within you in order to, shall we say, balance the negativity and the conflicts and the self-service of the people who are of power over others, that are rulers. And we see that many of you are shining your light brighter and brighter, and that is very good for the balance. And remember that it has to be a balance between what you call the good and bad. And it's always going to be a balance. And at the moment, with the rulers and leaders that are many that are of the self-service. It's starting to tip over into that. So into the self-service part. So we are looking forward to leaders that is service to all, that want to serve the all and want to look at the best and the benefit for the planet, for all, and not to serve for their own benefit and their own powers. So, with that said, remember there is no judgment. There are not any pointing fingers, as you may say. It's just a recognition of the situation of the earth plane, and that right now there are a little bit overload of self-serving rulers. So by taking control and demand over yourself and your inner self is a way of recognition and awakening to the spiritual self. And you do that by, one thing is that you have opened your eyes to this kind of communication. And many of you have started your meditations and are working with your spirit teachers and guides closer. And you do connect with your spirit teachers and guides by just recognizing that you have spirit teachers and guides, and ask them to come and be with you. Ask them to give you information and to lead you. And remember that the information may not come as words within you. It may be that you are walking down the street and a thought pops up in your head that is not usually a thought that you would think. And that might be your spirit teachers and guides that communicates to you. And remember that a sentence in a newspaper or something that is awakening your alert system and says, hello, what was that? That might be a communication from your spirit teachers and guides. So ask them to come and ask them to let you know how you can communicate and how you can perceive their communication the best way for you. And there are many ways of communicating with your spirit teachers and guides. There can be through nature, and can be through art, it can be through writing, it can be through direct voice, can be to clear sentence or clairvoyance, where you actually see something written on the wall. So you will explore and you will develop your own inner self communication with your spirit teachers and guides. But the first thing is to put up your routine of meditation, where you ask your guides to come and be with you and to support you in that. And from there on, you ask them to let you know who they are and what they are working with, and so on. So that's how you start working with your spirit teachers and guides, and that's how you connect with them. When it comes to the weather pattern that is going on, is there are so much going on in the atmosphere around the earth plane, with a lot of pollution, a lot of hostility that is releasing from the conflicts and wars, and it all comes to the imbalance of the planet, which creates these strange weather patterns and these very extreme weathers and storms and hurricanes and tornadoes. And you are going to see more of that. And as we talked about earlier, that if you do feel that it's time for you to relocate because you are living in an area where it's unstable ground for earthquakes, or um, land masses to start to move, or if you're living in an area where the storms and hurricanes are destroying a lot of things in nature and houses and so on. If you feel like it's time to relocate, you do that. And if you feel like you should be staying, you do that, even if the area is prone to earthquakes and catastrophes. There could be something for you there, and it meant for you to stay in that. So, but yeah, there are, of course, as we do have elements that wants to serve all and wants to do the best for the planet and for mankind. There are elements that wish to control and to take the power from people because they are served by powers, and they are uh, feeding off power, and yes, they would like to take control. And there has been more of that influence in the past, and at the moment there are not that many left that has batteries enough to go on and to take control. So we are seeing less and less of that control, and we are having more what we call nature catastrophes. So not so much from the rulings of the controlling part, and so that's better for the earth plane at the moment, as there are still some imbalances with rulers that serves themselves and who wants to take powers. So there is always a conflict between the two of them, and there's always a strife going on. And yes, the serving of all will now take a greater part, then they will win over a little bit more, so the balance will be there. But remember, there is no judgment, and there is no good or bad, or right or wrong. It's just when it is imbalanced, you need to increase the side that is weaker in order to get the balance. That's all. So, for all of you who are watching this Trance speak, we would like to bring you some healing and some peace within your heart. If you move your awareness into your heart and you close your eyes a little bit, you will feel that inner spark from God, or if you call it the higher mind, consciousness, or the universe. And you will feel that unconditional love that you are made of. And let that love from within you be spread within yourself and your system. And that love is exactly what you are made out of, and that is your origin. And sometimes it can be hard to receive that love. And if you exercise this every day to move into your heart center and to open up to receive your inner self, your inner love, that soft, soft pink color. And when you connect with that love, you let it be spread within your system to touch each and every corner of your being, be spread in every system in your being, your nervous system, your blood system, your veins, your aorta. You are that beautiful love. And we will let you stay in that beautiful love as we are stop talking. And remember to walk the earth plane, knowing that you have all the assistance that you need, and that your guides and the angels are walking with you.